Alright, let's try this again. The game decided to crash on me. We're back at it. We're going to play for maybe another 20, 30 minutes. Unless the game decides to crash again. At that point, we probably won't put the stream back up, just so I'm not wasting anybody's time.
I can take you. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Okay. Let's try this again without crashing the game, shall we?
You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear there's...
Okay. Much better. Not gonna crash this time. Much better. Hey there, guys. Good evening, good evening. Thank you for joining. Sorry if you were just in the stream and it booted you. The game decided to crash on me in some epic fashion. But we're back at it. We're going to Whiterun. Gonna sell some stuff off. Then we're gonna go back to Tundra Homestead. Maybe read a book or two. And just vibe. Go. It's definitely very late too, so we're gonna have to sleep when we get home. What am I thinking? I literally can't go to the merchant at night. He's not gonna be there. Well, you know what? Let's just go rent a bed. I know I've got a house right outside of city limits, but we'll stimulate the local economy for the evening.
Something?
Oh, into the bannered mare we go.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Thank you, Hulda. I definitely need that. It is a cold, cold night in Skyrim tonight. Alright. Drummer's vibing over there. Digging your music, man. Digging your music. Let's eat some salmon steak, shall we? Much better. Hulda, can I rent a room from you?
You look like someone who can hold their liquor.
No, thank you,
I
Sam.
enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need?
Just a room from you, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Awesome, thank
Show
you.
to your room, right this way.
Well, you don't have to do that. I've been here multiple times.
You've come to the right place.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
Thanks, Hulda.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I always appreciate your hospitality. Sleep till morning. Let's have that sun come up and get some warmth in our bones.
Drink and we'll sing.
Much better.
Children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. When Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
come to a love of her reading, did you?
But this
Sorry,
land
pup.
is ours,
I'm not quite
and we'll
in the
see
mood.
it
Okay.
wiped clean of the scourge
Let's
that
go
is
see our
our
friend Bellathor, shall we?
So hungry.
If he's open, that is. I don't know if he opens 7 or 8. So if not, we'll just kind of hang out. Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step on you. Didn't see you squeeze out the door with
What's
me.
the matter?
I ain't
You
done
can't stand the sight of
Took
a
me in
strong,
and helped me
bold
turn
woman?
my life around.
Yeah? Need something?
Oh, not open yet. That is alright. We're just gonna hang out in the courtyard. Let's go do some sightseeing in Whiterun, shall we?
Shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need.
Morning, everybody.
I ain't asking for much, just a few septims.
Hey, Brennan.
What? Why are you looking at me?
Oh, I was just gonna give you a gold piece.
Because I'm a grave
Oh,
digger,
thank you.
earn my
Divines bless your kind heart.
Absolutely.
Sure, whatever.
You have a great day, Brennan.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Let's go see my shield brothers. Shield brothers and my shield sisters. Off to Yoverskar we go. Hey, Ayla.
I've been running interference for you around here. I don't think anyone's caught on to our little campaign. Yet.
Great. You know, it'd be even better. Let's not say that out loud, because they might
I'll
hear.
take my leave then.
Sounds great. We'll see you later, alright? Have a great day, Ayla. Let's go downstairs to my bed, make sure I didn't leave anything around there. Alright. Everyone's sleeping still? Tilma, and Ria. I'm not looking for any of you guys. I'm looking for Oofbirth. And for some reason, I can't remember the others' names right now. What a shield brother am I? Can't even remember their names. Anyone in here? Anyone sleeping? I think they're already out and about doing their daily errands. I have to go do that soon as he wakes up.
Figure out why Skjor let you in the first place.
Aw, it's great to see you too. What's up,
When you
Godlike?
get to be my age, you'll come to miss the smell of blood. Strange, I know.
You know, I've never asked you, why did you join the Companions?
Like most of our band, I found this family after losing my own. I
Okay.
traveled the length and breadth of this land, learning all I could of the sword and the axe. I was just a boy, but I had the fire of a man in my heart. Eventually, my body caught up to my spirit.
As it
My
does.
predecessor, Askar, found me in Hammerfell. I was serving as a bodyguard for some weak-necked lord out there. He brought me back here, and I realized that I was actually coming home. I worked to bring honor to this family, and to the family that I lost. For my mother, my father, and my grandfather. For all my shield siblings.
You have brought honor.
Family and honor. That's what it means to be one of us, boy.
Okay. Thank you for that, Godlike. Sorry I didn't ask you sooner. I know we've been talking for a while. Well, it goes great. I'm enjoying my gift of my beast blood. Alright, let's see if See if he's opened his shop yet, shall we? I'd love to sell some of this crap I don't need. Ooh. Rough corner there. Careful not to go up the stairs too quick, you'll trip.
Warriors of your Vasker for as long as I can remember.
I've been running interference.
Ayla.
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend? I wish I could be there with you. Soon enough.
Where she's gonna get us caught. She doesn't want people to know about this, and she keeps saying right out in the open that she's running interference. Oh hey! Did you have a good nap?
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
What brings you to the market?
Until you're not like awake, are you? You gonna go back to sleep, or are you just calling yourself awake?
Farm does have its advantages.
Yes?
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Oh, that's fun. Bit by a mosquito on your
Everything's
face.
for sale, my friend.
Rude.
Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining
Some may
in.
call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Well, I'm as soon as I get to my house, I'm gonna end this stream. And if you want to hop on something for a little while, we absolutely can. But if not, I understand it. You don't want to get all energetic again before you try to go back to bed. All right, take these iron arrows off my hand, please. I don't need all of these. Ebony, I'm gonna hold on to. Steel, you can take. Get rid of these ancient Nord arrows. Yeah, perfect. I'll walk to my Tundra homestead. I was gonna read a book before I get off, and then we'll hop on something. Maybe you can test, see if your internet's working well. All right, now we've got some carry weight.
Do come back.
Bye, Bellathor. Have a great day. All right, the adventure continues. Let's get to the Tundra homestead.
Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. What do you need?
All right, just a short little walk to get back to my house. We'll read a bedtime story for everybody, and then this guy is signing off for the night. I'd say I was going to sleep, but that would be lying to you guys. I am wide awake still, so gonna play something more low key, maybe like Stardew, to really chill. And who knows, you know what? I might just stream that. Actually, yeah, Jose, if that sounds good to you. Well, after this, we can hop on Stardew for a while. Super relaxing. It'll help you get back in that mindset for bed. And I have looked, and Concerned Ape, the guy that developed the game, he created everything. The music, the assets, so it is very streamer friendly. He wants people to play it. So if that works for you, that works for me. Sir, thank you again for the ride from Morthal. I really appreciate not having to go back through those cold mountains. You have a good day, alright? Alright. Headed back to my house. Let's enjoy some beautiful scenery along the way. Always just astounded by the breadth of the mountains. Throat of the world over there just towering above. Oh, Haunting Brew Meadery. Always love seeing ya.
I worry about the other settlements in the hold. Unwalled, lightly manned. Prime targets for those damn dragons.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Well, this is not gonna work, sir. You leave those farmers alone. Oh my god. This was supposed to be chill, and now we got a dragon killing people. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, well, something over there is getting roasted on a spit. Coming back over here? Yeah, we are. Oof. Ooh. Dragons on survival, not a fun time. Oh boy, oh boy. Get down here, you cowards. Ow. Wow, that was a great arrow. I meant to do that. Sir, you are ruining the vibe. Where are you at? Where'd you go? Behind me. There you are. You big old turd dragon. You get back here, sir. There we go. There we go. Oof. That medieval flashbang right there. Yeah, baby. Woo! I got a little bit hairy there.
Guess it's all clear now.
All right. Well, that escalated very, very quickly. Thank you for the soul. I'm just gonna take all your gold and bones. And nobody died. That's the most important part. Guys, amazing teamwork.
Where did it come from?
I was asking myself the same thing. We were just vibing. We were just hanging out. Peace, and it just came swooping down. Whew. Thank you all for your help. That's why teamwork really does make the dream work. Cliched, dumb saying if you believe so, but no, teamwork makes the dream work. I would have died miserably if I was in the wilderness on my own there. I'm just gonna enjoy the slow walk back to my house over there. Whew. That was something else. Oh yeah, it's wonderful. Like, those are definitely like holy shit moments, but that's what I love this game so much. There's just so much cool shit like that happens. You can get attacked by them in cities too. It's super, super rare, but I had one attack me while I was in Whiterun, and another attacked me while I was in, I think it was a Windhelm. Yeah, one attacked me when I was in Windhelm. It's super rare to happen. Whew. Survival mode is not messing around when it comes to dragon attacks. There's my idyllic little home. I'm so glad to be back. It's scary out there. Everything wants to kill me. Alright, we're gonna stow all this extra crap I just picked up. We're gonna read a quick book, and then we're gonna call it a night. Thank you so much to everyone that joined the stream. I loved hanging out with you and just vibing with you. We will absolutely do this again. If you're still hanging around, I'm going to hop on Stardew Valley right after this. No, I forgot I picked that up. There. Let's go downstairs to our book room. Very fun fact about this playthrough, I've been doing something new. Anything that is on the shelf, I have already read. There's so much lore, so much in this game, that I decided I wanted to actually go through and read all the books. So let's find a good one tonight. I've got everything in here that's still not read. Do I have a Dance and Fire on this shelf already? Okay, well, guess what? We've got a Dance and Fire Volume 1. What better way than to start with a Dance and Fire Volume 1? Everyone kick back and relax, and let me regale you with a tale. A Dance in Fire, Chapter 1, by Wahin Yarth. Scene: the Imperial City, Cyrodiil. Date: 7th of Frostfall, 3rd Era, 397. It seemed as if the palace had always housed the Atreus Building Commission, the company of clerks and estate agents who authored and notarized nearly every construction of any note in the Empire. It had stood for 250 years, since the reign of Emperor Magnus, a plain-fronted and austere hall on a minor but respectable plaza in the Imperial City. Energetic and ambitious middle-class lads and ladies worked there, as well as complacent middle-aged ones like Dimicus Scotti. No one could imagine a world without the Commission. least of all Scotty. To be accurate, he could not imagine a world without himself in the commission. Lord Atreus is perfectly aware of your contributions, said the managing clerk, closing the shutter that demarcated Scotty's office behind him. But you know that things have been difficult. Yes, said Scotty, stiffly. Lord Vanek's men have been giving us a lot of competition lately, and we must be more efficient if we are to survive. Unfortunately, that means releasing some of our historically best, but presently underachieving senior clerks. I understand. Can't be helped. No, I'm glad that you understand, smiled the managing clerk, smiling thinly and withdrawing. Please have your room cleared immediately. Scotty began the task of organizing all his work to pass on to his successor. It would probably be young Imbrelius who would take most of it on, which was as it should be, he considered philosophically. The lad knew how to find business. Scotty wondered idly what the fellow would do with the contracts for the new statue of Saint Alessia for which the Temple of the One had applied. Probably invent a clerical error, blame it on his old predecessor Demicus Scotty, and require an additional cost to rectify. I have correspondence for Demicus Scotty of the Atreus Building Commission. Scotty looked up. A fat-faced courier had entered his office and was thrusting forth a sealed scroll. He handed the boy a gold piece and opened it up. By the poor penmanship, atrocious spelling and grammar, and overall unprofessional tone, it was manifestly evident who the writer was. Leodis Juris, a fellow clerk some years before, who had left the commission after being accused of unethical business practices. Dear Scotty, I imagine you always wondered what happened to me, and the last place you would have expected to find me is out in the woods. But that's exactly where I am. Haha. If you're smart and want to make a lot of extra gold for Lord Atreus, and yourself, haha, you'll come down to Valenwood too. If you haven't or have been following the politics here lately, you may or may not know that there's been a war between the Bosma and their neighbors elsewhere over the past 2 years. Things have only just calmed down, and there's a lot that needs to be rebuilt. Now, I've got more business than I can handle, but I need someone with some clout, someone representing a respected agency to get the coal in the ink. That someone is you, my friend. Come and meet me at the Mother Pasco's Tavern in Valenwood. I'll be here 2 weeks, and you won't be sorry. Eurus. P.S. Bring a wagon load of timber if you can. What do you have there, Scotty? Asked a voice. Scotty started. It was Imbrelius, his damnably handsome face peeking through the shutters, smiling in that way that melted the hearts of the stingiest of patrons and the roughest of stonemasons. Scotty shoved the letter in his jacket pocket. Personal correspondence, he sniffed. I'll be cleared up here in just a moment. No, I don't want to hurry you, said Imbrelius, grabbing a few sheets of blank contract from Scotty's desks. I've just gone through a stack, and the junior scribe's hands are all cramping up, so I thought you wouldn't miss a few. The lad vanished. Scotty retrieved the letter and read it again. He thought about his life, something he rarely did. It seemed a sea of gray with a black, insurmountable wall looming. There was only one narrow passage he could see in that wall. Quickly, before he had a moment to reconsider it, he grabbed a dozen of the blank contracts with the shimmering gold leaf. Atreus Building Commission, by appointment of His Imperial Majesty, and hid them in the satchel with his personal effects. The next day, he began his adventure with a giddy lack of hesitation. He arranged for a seat in a caravan bound for Valenwood, the single escorted conveyance to the southeast leaving the Imperial City that week. He had scarcely hours to pack, but he remembered to purchase a wagon load of timber. It will be extra gold to pay for a horse to pull that, frowned the convoy head. So I anticipated, smiled Scotty with his best Imbrelius grin. 10 wagons in all set off that afternoon through the familiar Cyrodiilic countryside, past fields of wildflowers, gently rolling woodlands, friendly hamlets. The clop of the horses' hoofs against the stone road reminded Scotty that the Atreus Building Commission constructed it. 5 of the 18 necessary contracts for completion were drafted by his own hands. Very smart of you to bring that wood along, said a gray-whiskered Breton man next to him on his wagon. You must be in commerce. Of a sort, said Scotty, in a way he hoped was mysterious. before introducing himself. Demicus Scotti. Griff Malin, said the man. I'm a poet, actually a translator of Old Bosmer literature. I was researching some newly discovered tracks of the Mneoiad Playbar 2 years ago when the war broke out and I had to leave. You are no doubt familiar with the Mneoiad if you're aware of the Green Pact. Scotti thought the man might be speaking perfect gibberish, but he nodded his head. Naturally, I don't pretend that Mneoiad is as renowned as the Meadilian, or as ancient as the Dancir Yol, but I think it has a remarkable significance to understanding the nature of the Merolithic Bosma mines. The origin of the wood elf aversion to cutting their own wood, or eating any plant material at all, yet paradoxically their willingness to import plant stuff from other cultures, I feel like can be linked to a passage in the Mneoiads. Malian shuffled through some of his papers, searching for the appropriate text. To Scotty's vast relief, the carriage soon stopped to camp for the night. They were high on a bluff over a gray stream, and before them was the great valley of Valenwood. Only the cry of seabirds declared the presence of the ocean to the bay to the west. Here, the timber was so tall and wide, twisting around itself like an impossible knot begun eons ago, to be impenetrable. A few more modest trees, only 50 feet to the lowest branches, stood on the cliff at the edge of the camp. The sight was so alien to Scotti, and he found himself so anxious about the proposition of entering the wilderness that he could not imagine sleeping. Fortunately, Malin had supposed he had found another academic with a passion for the riddles of ancient cultures. Long into the night, he recited Bosma verse in the original and his own translation, sobbing and bellowing and whispering wherever appropriate. Gradually, Scotti began to feel drowsy, but a sudden crack of wood snapping made him sit straight up. What was that? Malin smiled. I like it too. Convocation in the malignancy of the moonless sepulum, a dance of fire. There are some enormous birds in the trees moving around, whispered Scotti, pointing in the direction of the dark shapes above. I wouldn't worry about that, said Malin, irritated with his audience. Now listen to how the poet characterizes Irma Mora's invocation in the 18th stanza of the 4th book. The dark shapes in the trees were some of them perched like birds. Others slithered like snakes, and still others stood up straight like men. As Malin recited his verse, Scotti watched the figures softly leap from branch to branch, half gliding across impossible distances for anything without wings. They gathered in groups and then reorganized until they had spread to every tree around the camp. Suddenly, they plummeted from the heights. Mara! Cried Scotti. They're falling like rain! Probably seed pods, Malin shrugged, not turning around. Some of the trees have remarkable... The camp erupted into chaos. Fires burst out in the wagons. The horse wailed for mortal blows. Casks of wine, fresh water, and liquor gushed their contents to the ground. A nimble shadow dashed past Scotti and Malin, gathering sacks of grain and gold with impossible agility and grace. Scotti had only one glance at it, lit up by a sudden nearby burst of flame. It was a sleek creature with pointed ears, wide yellow eyes, mottled pied fur, and a tail like a whip. Werewolf, he whimpered, shrinking back. Cafe wrapped, groaned Malin. Much worse. Khajiit cousins of some such thing come to plunder. Are you sure? As quickly as they struck, the creatures retreated, diving off the bluff before the battle-magen knight. The caravan's escorts had fully opened their eyes. Malin and Scotti ran to the precipice and saw 100 feet below the tiny figures dash out of the water, shake themselves, and disappear into the wood. Werewolves aren't acrobats like that, said Malin. They were definitely cafe rats. Bastard thieves. Thanks Stendar they didn't realize the value of my notebooks. It wasn't a complete loss. Until the next part. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me tonight for this stream. We will definitely do it again. Love winding down before the night. Read some books. We'll explore the scenery of Skyrim, and we'll just have a great time together. Until next time, I appreciate you all so much, and we will see you again. Peace.